But many of us throughout our upbringing have been programmed why something might not work, or what's missing, or what would I lose. We're focusing on what we don't want. So here's an exercise for you. I invite you to take out a piece of paper right now and write down 3 potential benefits of change that you're facing or even considering. Maybe it's learning a new skill, meeting new people, or discovering hidden strengths that you didn't know you had yet. But let's start to think about some of the changes that perhaps are in your life right now, or you're considering making. And by shifting your focus to the potential gains, you're starting to reframe change as an opportunity that it is, rather than a threat. So just write down each change on a piece of paper, and rather than have 2 columns, what you gain and what you lose, which may be what you've done previously, just focus on the potential gains. What could this change bring for you? Tip 2 is to take small, manageable steps. In other words, we break down the big changes into the small, manageable pieces. I'm even going to encourage you, drop the word big. A change is just a change. The minute we say something's big, we actually make ourselves small in that equation. So let go of the size. Size really doesn't matter. You see, change can feel overwhelming if you think of it as one giant leap. So the key is to break it down into smaller, manageable steps. Remember Joanne, who was scared to change careers? She felt overwhelmed by the idea of a complete career shift. So we broke it down. Her first step was to update her LinkedIn profile. Then she reached out to one person in her new field each week for an informational discussion. Before Joanne knew it, she had a network in her new industry and felt much more confident about making the switch. So here's that powerful technique. When you're facing a big change, take 3 deep breaths and then take 1 small action. It could be as simple as making a phone call or sending an email. You see, this simple act builds momentum and helps overcome the initial resistance to change. Also, do be sure to celebrate each small victory along the way. You see, this not only makes the process less intimidating, but also helps to build your confidence. The third tip is to embrace discomfort. Now, this might sound counterintuitive, but just hear me out for a minute. Often fear of change comes from the fear of the unknown, which causes a level of discomfort. So instead, what I encourage you to do is to see it as an adventure. Embrace the uncertainty and look at it as a chance to learn and grow. Remember, some of the greatest opportunities come from the most unexpected places. Perhaps just spend a little bit of time later today thinking about some of the amazing things that have happened across your lifetime. Where did they come from? Were they expected, or were they unexpected places? You see, discomfort is a sign that you're growing. Think about it like exercise and working out. When you work out, you feel sore afterwards. That soreness is a sign that your muscles are getting stronger.